everyone, and welcome. Today, we are going to walk through a really powerful 10-step workflow. It's all about using AI to take that messy pile of research and all your scattered notes and turn them into polished, ready-to-go content. So let's just dive right in. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You spend hours, maybe even days, pulling articles, looking at data, scribbling down ideas, and you end up with this mountain of super valuable information. But then what? The path from that chaotic pile to, say, a clean presentation or a video script just feels, well, it feels like a total headache. Where do you even begin? Okay, so here's our game plan. This is the roadmap that's going to get us from that initial chaos to a finished product. We'll start by talking about how to go from chaos to clarity. Then we'll get into gathering all your knowledge and using AI as this incredible analysis engine. After that, it's all about creating your outputs, and we'll look at the polished professional stuff you can generate. So, first things first. Our main goal here is to get from that state of total chaos to a place of real clarity. And this isn't just about, tidying up your notes. It's about building a system, a repeatable process that turns raw information into assets that actually make an impact. I mean, this is the transformation we're talking about right here. On the left, you've got the messy reality, a jumble of articles, web pages, your own notes. And on the right, that's the dream, a professional slide deck, a great video script, a super clear infographic. This workflow we're talking about, that's the bridge that gets you from one side to the other. So how do we kick this whole thing off? Well, the process starts with gathering your knowledge. This is phase one, and it's all about building a solid foundation. It's probably the most important part, getting everything together into one central manageable spot. The first 4 steps are actually pretty straightforward, but they are absolutely essential. You'll start in an AI tool, something like Notebook LM, pick your topic, and then just start uploading all the materials you already have. And what's really cool is the AI can then help you find and add new relevant sources from the web, which just makes sure your knowledge base is as strong as it can be. Okay, now this is where the magic really starts to happen. In phase 2, we're shifting gears. We're going from just collecting information to actively analyzing it. This is where the AI stops being just a filing cabinet and becomes your own personal research assistant. And this process is so interactive. You can literally chat with your sources. You can ask questions like, hey, what are the 3 main arguments in all these documents? Or find me the most surprising statistic in here. As the AI pulls out these key insights, you save them. And then, and this is the secret sauce, you combine all those new synthesized notes into a single brand new master source. This becomes the smart, refined core of your entire project. And that brings us to the final phase, the big payoff, creating your outputs. With that synthesized master source ready to go, you are no longer staring at a blank page. You are ready to generate amazing content, almost instantly. Using your master note as the one single source of truth, you can now just prompt the AI to create whatever you need. With a simple command, you can get a professional slide deck. Then you can turn around and ask it to write a short, punchy script for a video. And then, why not? Have it design a clean visual infographic that sums everything up. I mean, think about the efficiency here. All that initial work of gathering and synthesizing your knowledge, it pays off big time by letting you create 3 totally different, high-quality pieces of content, all from one unified source. It's a complete game changer for productivity. So, what do these AI-generated outputs actually look like? The key thing to remember is that they're not just a random dump of text. No, they follow a very specific, very professional structure. And this table here breaks it down perfectly. The slide deck, it follows that classic 5-part story. You've got a title, the problem, the process, some analysis, and a conclusion. The video script is built for engagement, a hook to grab you, the explanation, an example, and a closing. And the infographic is all about clarity, a strong title, a few key takeaways, and it even gives you suggestions for visuals. So, what's the big takeaway here? The most crucial point is this. This entire workflow is designed to just rip the friction and the manual grind out of creating content. It frees you up from all that tedious organizing and formatting, and it lets you focus on what really matters, the creative stuff, refining your message, and telling your story. By turning what used to be a really complex task into this streamlined 10-step process, the barrier to creating amazing, compelling content has literally never been lower. So the only question left really is, what story will you tell?